You know what? Holy shit. I could use my stealth ability that lets me get like 20 seconds of stealth. I really don't trust it though. It's the guy I'm worried about is right there. Alright, I think we're alright. I would try to kill him, but I think we're gonna try to avoid him entirely. While I like them distracting, I don't like them like possibly looking around. Shit. There's arrows over this way that I desperately need. Ugh. I don't like that guy possibly seeing me. Ironic that this mission is way better with bows than daggers when this is a dagger mission. Alright, there's some arrows over here. Alright, there's some. I'm lucky to be alive. Please tell me that's one guy and not a large area of them, even though I have a pretty good idea that's not going to be the case. Correct. Two more.
We've got a killer lurking around.
Come on, hurry up.
So what?
I searched for like 5 seconds for that guy. I couldn't find him. Thank God. Just as we ran out of arrows too. Alright, this is while we're here. Let's check for this other stuff. Got a relic. There it is. A ghoul! Here's some Cargor bait too I could have used to finish him off, but oh well. Where'd all those guys go? I guess they might have been fighting the ghouls. Possibly, who knows. Cook's knife. This sigil knife has seen much use. Originally, it served an important ceremonial function in preparing ritual feasts. However, since the invasion of Nirn by the Uruks, every blade that can be turned into a weapon has been used by the tribesmen and their resistance. The owner of this knife held it defiantly until the end. Oh, well, how do you know that? He might have wussed out and dropped it and ran away.
Here, take this. I want someone watching over Queen Marwen at all times. I'm afraid she may do harm to herself. Now go. Mother, what is happening to you? Is this gift worth the price you are paying?
The end of darkness is worth whatever price. Such is the spirit of Nirn and Netharia.
Nirn needs you, Mother. These visions do not bring us enough benefit to befit your loss.
But they do, my child. I have seen a vision of the Ringmaker, Celebrimbor himself. It is through him alone that Nirn may be saved.
Mr. Colin Brimbor being the important guy. I'm just tagging along, it's fine. Not like Taylor or whatever the hell my name is important. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff. How far is that one? Well, this is kind of inside the compound, so let's just...
This land is rich and green, but there is a sickness on it.
These waters are bitter, and the creatures within them foul. But they will feed Sauron's war machine.
And it's war pigs. I totally want to keep, doing some quotes from War Pig, the song, but nope, you're fine. So yeah, if anybody actually knows what the dagger does, or actually completing the bow and shit, does that? I still haven't figured out if it actually does anything for you. other than achievement unlocked, which is in itself its own reward. Achievements are their own reward. I don't think that's what they really meant when they originally said those types of things.
Kill that top!
Ha! Do not kill my turncoats, please. Apparently, being... No. I hate when you attack them from behind, they still get that attack. That's kind of lame. You son of a bitch. Alright, you bastard. He's like, I can't block everything. God. Never mind. I didn't want him to be on our team anyway. He was kind of an a-hole. He pushed me all down all the time. Took my lunch money.
Gallagher's have been too restless lately.
Damn, it's way up here. Yeah, here it is. Then we keep turning that off, forgetting I had to have it on to pick it up. Broken staff. Some great force rent this wizard's staff asunder. Fashioned from a sapling, this gnarled staff served as a walking stick, magical rod, and weapon for a wandering wizard. What became of its owner and how it was broken is a mystery.
Funny thing that they told us their names plenty of times, but we all forgot. To a man, we forgot. It was like they didn't want us remembering. After a while, they were just the two Istari, and sometimes the big one and the little one. Can't say how I can't remember. I remember the bigger one telling us stories of a goblin city, of a man who could turn himself into a bear, of the time when, well, I guess it didn't matter too much to him that some of his stories needed some cleaning up, or would scare a dead man out of his grave. When the bigger one left, he took his cane, but he left a walking stick behind, with all these little notches cut into it. He was keeping track of something for sure.
The number of towns that he robbed blind and then made forget about him.
Wizard.
Oop. Damn it. Where am I? Oh, right there. Wow.
The Istari. What do you know of them? Is their power greater than yours?
I have not yet been tested against them. Saruman the White is the leader of the White Council. His knowledge of the Rings of Power is deep.
I actually meant to drop off, not drop. I'm pressing E. Thank you. Drop off. That's probably down here. Idiot. Yet I'm like, why can I not see it? Works like all the others you found to this point. 5 more. Knocking them out, son. Knocking them out. Let's go grab this relic. I kind of want to be honest, I kind of want to focus on all the side stuff just to finish it up. And then maybe do a glut of main story missions, but probably not actually going to do that. Shit, missed my space bar. Most of the time that I'm running, I'm looking for some small object on the ground like this to hurl over. We still got to find one of those ghoul matrons, and I still don't know how.
Needs to raise a stink about how little killing we done lately. Oh no, haven't eaten, haven't had any grog, and haven't had a decent fight neither. Catch that slave!
No, don't catch the slave. He's fine. He's gonna get more slaves. You gotta trust your slaves, man. If you can't trust your slaves, how the slaves going to trust you? You got to build a relationship. Apothecary Jar. This jar once held the elixir which sustains and corrupts the Queen of the Shore. When Morrowind awoke, screaming from nightmares, showing her the Tower of Sauron, approaching Nirn, she sought wisdom. She traveled to the Grey Mountain, seeking answers. When she returned, she brought the elixir with her, and under its influence she spent many hours staring into the sacred flame. In it, she heard a calming voice, and found hope for her people, if not for herself.
The north collapses upon us. The Tower of Nightmare builds in Nornen. The Nameless One returns.
Mother, take this.
He has a name. Sauron, I think, is clearly what people call him.
Thank you, my child.
These visions corrode you. And what medicine we still have is fast done away.
My visions are the hope of Nornen. If I must sacrifice myself for my people, so be it.
What happened in the Grey Mountains, Mother?
What happened, Lethariel? I left with the strength we need.
So we're at what, 7 more relics? Nice. Relax. Just relics, man. Just relics. Ooh. Let's go over here, do a little cycle, and go in that cave. We might find a matron, or a ghoul matron.
Information can be dangerous.
The difference between poison and medicine is often in the dose.
Toxicity is all about dose, baby. Just about everything isn't toxic if you take it in a small enough dose. Some of those doses might be really, really, really small. Dumbass, there you go. Didn't I mark this?
Archers are cowards. I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, that was actually one of them big nasties. Oh, I don't know why it did that, but okay.
Ranger, you saved us.
Did I? I did? I was just climbing this tower, but...
They've been strung up for serving rotten meat.
I was just actually going over here, but you're welcome. You mightn't want to run, by the way. That Karagor is not really on my team, per se. Damn it, where is it? It's up here, isn't it? Seriously. Stop unmarking it until I find it. Damn it.
I'll give anything for some new clothes.
Nope, nope. Stop sliding off, you butthole. Seriously. I'm gonna keep marking this thing. It must be on the outside of that wall. Damn it, I need to be handheld all the way. No, you jackpot. No, ball sack. Get over to the right. Thank you. And up. Thank you. I swore I looked right here, but I guess not. 4 more. Which again, just makes me want to knock them out even more. Alright, relic. Next.
Think of all the filth. They got nothing to fear. When Mordor... Ah! I've got him! Please.
I got time for you guys. Oh, that's a slave that has information. I thought it was a ghoul with info. It's like, what the hell? Question the ghoul? He doesn't really talk too much. More gurgles. Crushed spider egg. This unghoul egg has clearly been kept as a memento, but for what reason? Does it represent yet another casualty in the burgeoning war in Mordor? The one being fought between the forces of Sauron and the children of Queen Shelob? Or is this just a remnant of some Ursic's supper?
I speak with the mouth of Sauron, the second Dark Lord of this Middle Earth. Our will Spider Queen Shelob, the last daughter of Ungoliant. Your eggs will not be allowed to hatch in Mordor. Your children will no longer prey on the Morgul flies. You will depart this realm, abandon your nests in Nan Ungol. You have grown fat on our generosity. We have fed you as we would a pet, allowed you to run unfettered. This ends now. Our union, as it was, has ended. Our will is irresistible. We have spoken.
Well then. Well then. Seems like you'd want Shelob. Well, I guess she really doesn't really do much other than hide out in her cave. She probably has a lot of like
Every
armored little
creature here
spiders.
seems to live to slaughter every other.
And every one of them will learn to fear us above all.
Yes, they will. Well, for a very short amount of time, they'll tend to fear us. Then they'll mostly just die. But seriously, I had to look up how to find a damn ghoul matron.
I saw the Tark scare Hawk so badly he dropped his axe. I gave the axe back by burying it.
Yes, I know you did.
Thank you, Ranger.
Oh, other side of this. I got hung up on a torch. There we go. Ooh, in the grass here. Odd place for grass to grow. Coded journal entry number 3. This parchment contains a note, but its author and intended recipient remain ultimately unrevealed. Is this a dispatch of some kind? A recounting of great deeds? Poetry? The note is coded, and its message remains indecipherable.
The damn flies seem to be following me. I can't hardly go nowhere without them buzzing around. I was going to scout Tower Bond, the slave city. The Orcs got a prison there, and enough people in chains to run the mines and the mills and make the city go. But there it was. One stinking fly. I could hear it buzzing, but couldn't see it or squash it. Thing was following me, I swear. I was out on a skip, middle of the Sea of Nurn, and the fly was coming along for a ride. Like it knew, following me like all the time. I can't get the buzzing and humming to stop. It don't matter whether I'm sleeping or eating or squatting. I can hear them. They're in my damn head. Make them stop!
Wow. Alrighty then. Looks like he might have needed to get some get some help.
The war that is coming will engulf all Middle-earth.
Many powers are moving their pieces into place.
Those damn spy flies. Sorry again. I've got to figure out what the hell's going on with this mouse because it's seriously pissing me off. It's been doing it for a while. I think it has something to do with the drivers, but the problem is... Damn. The problem is if I do that, then I lose my mouse drivers too. Anyway, nobody cares. I just thought I'd free those slaves because I'm a swell guy. I'm good on intel for a while, I think. Let's do this main... because we pretty much cleared out everything over here. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know why I bothered to flag it. Whee!